I'm an 80s kid.
There you go.
Yeah, so...
I am not, but that's okay. I look like one.
Dude, you haven't aged since I saw you on TV.
You know, it's crazy. I did. I just didn't tell anybody. It's a rumor.
So tell me a little bit about your childhood. What were you interested in as a kid?
You know what? When I was growing up, I was into cartoons, of course, you know, but I was in like Land of the Lost.
Yeah.
That was a big deal because of the dinosaurs and stuff back in the day. And then like Popeye the Sailor Man, all the Looney Tunes stuff, of course, you know, Woody Woodpecker and that kind of stuff. Then I also loved the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
You know, like that was the thing. It was like my parents had to keep us from doing that. You know, like,
I can see some of that in the Power Rangers too. You know what I mean?
The slapstick funny, yeah. We had like Bulk and Skull, so they were kind of our Three Stooges guys in a way. You know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what was the process like to becoming a Power Ranger?
Well, it was a long process. For my particular character, to look for somebody that had the talents of martial arts, gymnastics, dancing, and had to be an actor. So he had to be multi-talented, and so the audition process kind of went where they had me come in and read sides. I read the sides, and then they asked me to dance. Then they asked me to do martial arts. Then they asked me to do gymnastics. Then they said, "Can you put it all together?" And I was like, "Wow, that's a lot at one time. Let me figure out how to make that into something." So I ended up having to create my own form of martial arts.
That's amazing. And now, was dance a thing that they wanted all the characters to be?
No, it was only my character. It was Zach, the Black Ranger. But the thing was, at that time, hip-hop was just becoming more and more prevalent.
It was.
It was like, hip-hop was the thing. It was like the thing everybody was loving. Hip-hop was growing, and they were talking about hip-hop on TV like, you know, what is this new thing, hip-hop? Is it going to stay or whatever? And apparently the kids were eating it up, so they were like, we want somebody to do hip-hop.
Yeah,
we want to incorporate hip-hop in some way. So hip-hop keto became my martial arts.
That's so cool. Now, did you add something of your personality to your character?
You know, as an actor, I think we always take what we know and deliver it to a character. So, fortunately for me, I was very much like my character already. I mean, I'm already an exuberant person.
I can see that now. Yeah.
I'm energetic. I've always stood up for the smaller person. You know, like I hate bullies.
Yeah.
And I hate guys that want to fight girls. So when I grew up, any boy that was like trying to beat up a girl, I stepped in. Hey man, why are you gonna mess with the girl?
Yeah.
You want to fight somebody? Fight me. I'm smaller than you, but you're not gonna fight this girl. Be a man. You know, like so. I was already protective in that way, so those are some of the elements that kind of went with the character Zach.
Did you get into many fights as a kid?
I didn't. I was in one fight as a kid over a clubhouse that got kicked over. And other than that, I was in altercations where, you know, I was challenged to fight. I would say, hit me, because I was in martial arts. I took martial arts, so I was trained not to hit. You know, I was trained to defend. So I go, all right, hit me. And they didn't hit me. I was like, you wasted my time, and I walk away.
That's awesome.
But it didn't make me look like a punk, because it was like, I said hit me, he didn't hit me, I'm leaving now. I got no time for you, right? So it was cool.
Now, I heard an interview with Austin. He mentioned how the Power Rangers helmet was impossible to see out of. Did you find that to be true too?
It was not easy. I mean, obviously it takes away a lot of your peripheral vision. And as you are jumping around and sweating and so forth and so on, it gets fogged up inside. And then we had some of that, you know, defogger, but I'm sure it's much more highly effective these days. Like,
I'm sure.
That was 25 years ago, so I don't know if the technology was like, you know, the best then, but
25 years.
25
That's
years.
Insane to think.
You know what, man? That is insane. I mean, that's a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
But what's cool is we have our own official day now. We have Power Rangers Day, August 18th.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's
August
cool.
18th.
What do you guys do for that?
Nothing. Not yet. I think this year was the first year they gave it to us.
Okay.
Power Rangers Day. But you know, next year we got to make something happen.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
That'd
absolutely.
Be epic.
Yeah.
Now, there's a show that is not talked about it that much, but I liked it as a teenager. Space Cases, Nickelodeon.
Space Cases.
Do you have a picture over there? That's cool.
Let me take it out. There you go. Space Cases.
Yeah, I was old. Like I was even older for Power Rangers, but I think I was around 17 when Space Cases came out.
Yeah,
it seems like a very goofy, like Lost in Space.
It was very much Lost in Space. Like it was like Lost in Space meets Star Trek.
Yeah.
You know, we are Star Trek, but we're lost. You know, and we're kids. So that concept was, there's a bunch of kids, you know, space kids, aliens, and I was the only Earthling. And we go aboard a ship that's an alien vessel, and it logs us on as the crew, and the captain and the teacher come on, and they're logged on as the passengers, and then we get lost in space, and we're trying to find our way back.
Yeah.
And we have to run the ship, because ship only knows us as the crew. It was a lot of fun. It was a cute show.
I heard that the production quality was so cheap, they had to even use like old Nickelodeon shows for props. You know, they had like props from old shows. That's what Wikipedia said, at least. I don't know if it's true or not.
No, actually.
Was it good?
No, you know what? Space Cases was the #2 show on Nickelodeon. Kenan and Kel was the #1 show. Our budget was like 3 or 4 times more than Kenan and Kel.
That's
yeah, because we had CGI. So there was no kids show on TV with CGI.
That's cool. No, Wikipedia's wrong then. I never usually
that
listen to Wikipedia anyways. But
yeah, Wikipedia, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
Do you have any like crazy things on Wikipedia that you've seen about yourself?
Oh yeah, Wikipedia has me credited doing certain shows I've never done, and going to high school in a place I've never went to high school. Yeah. So you can't. Wikipedia is one of those things where people add the information.
Exactly.
And it's not the actual people that do it. Yeah, it's not confirmed. So you can't believe everything you read there.
I did see that you once played a zombie. I believe it was House of the Dead 2.
My buddy, Danny Wayne, who was also in the Power Rangers and one of the stunt guys in the black suit from time to time, he's a very well-to-do stunt coordinator now. And so he called me out one day and was like, hey man, I need some help in this movie I'm doing. You want to be a zombie? And I was like, I'm not doing anything today. Why not? I'll come and be a zombie. So they dressed me up, and I did a stunt where I was the locker zombie.
That's cool.
And I'm in a locker, and some kids are walking by, and I come out, and they kick me. I go back in the locker.
Did you have the makeup on and everything?
Oh yeah, I was full zombied out.
Wow. How long did it take to get a makeup?
Too long.
Yeah.
That's the thing about those kind of jobs is it takes longer to get in and out of the makeup than it does, to do anything else. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it was fun. I had fun.
Awesome. Well, Walter, I want to thank you for everything you've done, your career, your time right now. It's a true honor.
My pleasure, brother. All the best to you.
You too, man.
All right. Hey, and if you guys are looking for me, check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Walter E. Jones.